Good morning and welcome to day one of our trip. This is our first full day in the camper van. We got into the campsite really late, a lot later than actually we anticipated. The road on the way up was particularly difficult to drive. The weather was quite bad, so a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and trying to pass some of the lorries as we were going was interesting and fun, to say the least. But we made it up this morning, had our breakfast, had our coffee, which is the most important thing. It's a little bit windy today, so I don't know how much Rose is going to be able to capture. But I'll try and get some images of and some video of the campsite that we're staying at. We are right on the shoreline of Loch Lomond, and we're going to go and explore that today. A little bit less in terms of mileage than yesterday. I think we were 360 odd miles yesterday. Today's going to be less than that, but we will hopefully end up by the end of the night or by the end of the day in the Cairngorms. So join us today as we explore Loch Lomond, the Travelswithrosieuk, and adventure on over to the Cairngorms. See you. So we stopped off at lunchtime at the Lake of Menteith. Interestingly, only lake in Scotland. From what I remember, 10 years ago or so when we came here last, when we fished the lake, and I got shown up by someone who could outfish me. I think it was the guide's fault. That's definitely what I'm saying. It's the only lake in Scotland because of a translation issue. It's supposed to be a loch. They wrote it down, someone translated it wrong, and now it's a lake. So Lake Menteith is here. Try and get Rosie out and get some aerial shots. There's a priory in the middle which you can often get a little boat out to. Unfortunately, it looks like that it's closed at the moment. Might just be a little bit too early on in the season. So we jumped on that some 8-9 years ago when we last visited, and it's a really, really nice place. There's also a little bit further on down the lake, if I can try and get some shots of it, Dog Island as well, which is where some dogs were kept. Some really interesting background about that if you get a chance to have a look. So yeah, we're heading on out to the Cairngorms later on today, stopping off really to see what we spot on the way, see if there's anything that's interesting, and yeah, join us for the rest of the day. mountain pass. We did push up here about an hour ago and it was very, very heavy snow and a little bit difficult to drive, so we did find a turnaround spot and came back down, but we saw so many cars pushing back up that we thought maybe it was typical that this sort of thing happened and we would push back up through, but we're at a complete standstill now. There is a reported crash up ahead, so hopefully everyone that's involved is okay. We're stuck in traffic at the moment. Good thing is we're in a camper van, so we can make tea and coffee if we need to, and we've got enough food, so if we did have to pull over for the night, we've got these beautiful views around us, and we can sleep if we need to. I'll let you know how this gets on. We've been stuck here for a couple of hours already. Sadly, an emergency helicopter's flown by, a couple of recovery trucks as well, so might be stuck here for a little bit longer. It's just started snowing again. Might even be stuck here for the night, so we'll see. I'll let you know. Well, we made it into camp last night. It was, again, just as the sun was setting, so a little bit of a fumble around in the dark to get everything sorted.
You're gonna throw that to Mummy.